Distribution groups in Exchange Server mail enabled groups, and when we mail enable a group, Exchange Server 2013 assigns an email address to that group, and the group by default is added to your global address list. We can then use this mail enabled group to allow users to send email to multiple recipients. Security groups allow us to assign permissions simultaneously to multiple users for Exchange Server objects, such as shared mailboxes and public folders. Within 2013, we've got two different types of mail-enabled groups. We've got universal security groups, which are groups in Active Directory used to assign permissions and also to be used as Exchange distribution groups. And we have universal distribution groups, which allow us to send mail to users, but they can't be used to assign permissions. We also have our dynamic distribution groups, and users become members of groups by settings in their Active Directory attributes. So in this little demo, what we're going to do here is we're going to create our three different types of groups. So the first thing we're going to do is just in our Exchange Admin Center is click on our Groups tab, and what we're going to do here is create a new group. So what we're going to do to start with is we're going to create a distribution group. So what we're going to do here is we're going to create this for our sales managers. Right, so we're going to create this for sales managers. The alias will be sales managers, and we're going to create in the organizational unit sales. The owner will be administrator, but I could add additional ones if I wanted. And what we need to do is add some members. So what we'll do here is just click on the plus here, and we're going to add in our two users. So I'm adding Bonnie and Dennis, so I'll click OK. What we'll also do as well, if we scroll down a little bit, we've got open membership here, so anyone can join this group without being approved by its group owners. We can go for closed, so in my case only administrator can add users. We'll go with closed. And we've also got owner approval as well, where all requests will have to be approved or rejected by the group owner. What we'll also do as well is we can decide exactly how users leave the group, and we'll go for closed. Now we've done all of that, we'll select save. And what we've done now is create a distribution group. So now let's create a security group. That's what we're going to do here. Click our plus again, and we're going to go for a security group. Now I'm going to create this for IT managers. IT managers tend to want to have permissions to the system as well. So that's why we're creating a security group. So again, we'll just fill out the table. Right, and if we scroll this down a little bit, what we'll do here is we'll leave the owner currently as administrator, and what we'll do is we'll add in our members. So click on the plus here and select our members from the list. So I'm going to add in April and Magnus and click OK. Right, if we scroll this down a little bit now, what we're going to do here is choose whether owner approval is required to join the group. Now this is IT managers. I don't really want to leave this as open membership. So we'll say owner approval is required, and then we'll select save. Right, the other thing I want to do here as well is any messages sent to IT managers, I want those to be approved before they're forwarded on, just to get rid of any nonsense coming through to the IT department. So we'll double click on IT managers. And what we'll do here is we'll just go to our message approval tab. Now in our message approval tab here, what we'll do is we'll say that messages sent to this group have to be approved by a moderator. And what we'll do here is we'll just specify our moderator. And what we'll do for our moderator here is we'll just select Amra and select Add and select OK. Now one of the things we want to do here is if IT managers are sending to IT managers, we don't really want them to have to be approved in the case of their messages. So we'll say that senders who don't require message approval, we'll make that IT managers. And we'll also add in the IT department as well. So we'll select OK at this point here. And we'll select save. Right, so that's the security group created. The last type we can create is a dynamic distribution group. So this is the one where we become a member of it by having an Active Directory attribute set. So we'll select our plus button again, and this time we'll go for a dynamic distribution group. Right, we'll fill out the information. So what we've done here, we've called it developers, alias is developers, organizational unit is development, and the owner is administrator. Scroll this down a bit more. Right, now we need to set up the membership, so I'm going to go for only the following recipient types, and the recipient type I'm going to go for is users with Exchange mailboxes. Next thing to do now is add a rule to actually generate the group membership. So what we're going to do here is just select on our little drop down here, we're going to go for department, and what we're going to do for department here is we're going to add in development. So what we'll do here, just type in development, click on our little plus button, click OK, and then click save. Now what we've done at this point here is created our dynamic distribution group with only people from department development. And that's the end of this demonstration of creating groups. Thank you.